AI video creation is exploding right now, but how do you actually make a full animated video from scratch? In this tutorial, I will walk you through creating an AI animated story from script writing with ChatGPT, generating visuals, adding AI music, and editing it all together into a cinematic short film. If you've been wondering how to get started with AI animation, this is your beginner guide. So the first step is to move over to ChatGPT, to generate a script, So once we get to ChatGPT, all we need to do is to look on the left pane of our windows. You're going to see where it says GPTs, and we're going to tap on that, It opens up a new window for us, and you're going to enter this into the search. You're going to enter animation script builder, Once you input that, you're going to select the first one, Then we'll select that, and it will give us another window prompting us to start chat, All you want to do is to tap on start chat, So once we tap on that, it has given us the interface in ChatGPT to start generating a story, So all we want to do is to enter this simple prompt. I'm going to tell ChatGPT to write a 3D cartoon animation script about a father and his son, Nathaniel. The dad tells him not to eat breakfast until he brushes his teeth. The story should include a moral on brushing before eating to educate kids on personal hygiene. So once I have this script, all I need to do is to hit on this arrow to start generating our script. So ChatGPT takes only a few seconds, And as you can see, it already generated, this information letting us know that he recognizes we have two characters in the story, but there are additional details, which is required. So ChatGPT wants to know, how many other characters will be in the story, The character appearances, the animation style, the aspect ratio, as well as our text to video prompt, if we want that, And then it's requesting also for the nested shot. So all I want to do at this point is to enter the second script, And this time, we're going to tell ChatGPT, to retain two characters, a father and a son in the script, And I told him I want the father to be referred as dad in the story, The next thing is character appearances, will be as in the reference attached photo. So you can attach a photo, In this case, if you want to attach photo, for your scripting. So next, I told ChatGPT that I want the image to be a pixel style 3D image. The aspect ratio will be a widescreen 16:9, and to write the animation prompt for a standard text to video, for Digen AI, because we're going to be using Digen AI to generate the visuals, So, and I also said you can determine the nested shots. So next, we're going to hit on that search bar, And then you can see that ChatGPT, has already generated, our story, So you can see the full prompt, So let's go from beginning. You can see we have a total of 8 shots, which is divided into 3 scenes. So this is the first scene, morning kitchen, which is having 3 shots. And we have second scene is the lesson, which is having 2 shots. And then we have the third scene, which is reward, which is having 3 shots, So now, if you look at the script, you're going to also see that ChatGPT has generated a prompt for a text to image prompt. You can see the prompt right there. And it has also generated an image to video prompt. You can also see that right there. Okay, so now that we have our prompt ready, okay, one thing I failed to mention, you can also see the narration. You can see the narration also on the first part. Okay, you can also see the narration from the dad. You can see narration from Nathaniel. You can also see for all of the shots, okay, we have the narration for all shots. Okay, so now we have our prompt for our text to image prompt, and we also have our prompt for the image to video prompt. The next thing we want to do is to go to step 2, which is to start generating our visuals using Digen AI. So the next step is to start creating our visuals using AI, okay? And for this case, we're going to be using Digen AI. So all you want to do is just go to Google and you type Digen AI, okay? And once we hit on that search, you're going to see the very first one, Digen AI, and we're going to hit on that search results, okay? Once Digen AI loads up, okay, it's going to prompt us to register, okay? So you all need to go on and register, okay? But for me, I already registered, okay? And when you register, it's going to be giving you 300 free credits to generate, okay, your images and as well as to animate those images, okay? So now that we are in Digen AI, this is how the interface looks. If you open it in the mobile, it is also the same interface. So all you want to do is to go here where it says create, okay, and tap on create, okay? Once you tap on create, it's going to change the interface for us to start generating our visuals, okay? So the next thing we want to do is to go back to ChatGPT, and then we go to scene 1. All we need to do is to select, okay, the text to image prompt. So I'm going to highlight all of that for the first shot, okay? So you're going to copy that, and we'll go back to Digen AI, okay? And then we are going to tap on images because we want to generate images, okay? You can see it has video and image. So I'm going to select image, and here you can see some of my projects, okay? So here we just enter our prompt. I'm just going to paste it right there. And then we are going to select the aspect ratio, okay, which is 16:9. So we select that 16:9 aspect ratio, okay? If you want to use any other style of images, okay, there are other styles of images here, okay, but however, we already have the Pixel style 3D, okay, in our prompt, so it's going to generate the same thing for us, okay? So once you're done inputting your prompt and setting up the aspect ratio, all you need to do is to tap on the search button right here. You're going to see this icon, okay? You tap on that and you can see our image, okay, is processing for AI generation, okay? Now, for this app, you can generate, for the free account, you can generate up to 3 images at a time, okay? And for the pro basic level, I think you can generate up to 5. And then for the pro level, you can generate up to 8 images at a time, okay? We are going to use the same step, okay, of generating this image for all of the shots, okay, which we have on ChatGPT. So this is for the first shot, okay? We're going to go back to Digen AI. This can take a few minutes to generate, okay? So while it's generating, we're going to go to ChatGPT. So all you need to do is to replicate the same process for shot 2, shot 3, up to the 8th shot we have, okay? I'm not going to be generating all of the images, but I'm going to show you the end result or the output of the entire process at the end of this video. Okay, so let's check if our image is generated. And here you can see, okay, it has generated 4 images, okay, for us with our prompt. And if I tap on each of the images, you can see what it has generated for us, okay? This is the first, image. You can see that this is very, very beautiful pixel style images it has generated for us. So all we want to do, okay, is to go over to the next prompt in ChatGPT, okay, and we're going to go to short 2, text to image, and we're going to select the prompt, okay, and then we go over to Digen AI. We're going to delete this particular one for scene 1, and then we're going to paste the prompt, okay, to generate the image for scene 2, and I'm going to hit that as well to generate the second image, okay. Now, I'm not going to wait for this, but this is the process. You're going to go through same process and generate all your images, okay? Now, one good thing about Digen AI is you don't need to download the images to start generating the animation, okay? So all you need to do is just place your mouse on top of the generated image, just like this one. You're going to see make a video, okay? So I love this particular this second image. So all we need to do is to tap on make a video, okay? It will take us automatically, okay, to the image to video model where we can start generating our image. So the next thing we need to do is go back to ChatGPT. We'll go to scene 1, okay, and we're going to copy the script for image to video prompt, okay? The prompt rather. We're going to copy the image to video prompt. So I'm going to select all of that, okay? I'm going to copy it. We go back to Digen AI, and here it says video prompt. We're going to insert our prompt, okay? Then we ensure that the aspect ratio remains in 16:9, okay? And all we need to do is to look at the video control, and then you decide to either select 5 seconds or 10 seconds video. So I'm just going to select 10 seconds, and we're going to hit on generate video. And for this video, it's going to consume 60 credits for 10 minutes, 10 seconds video. And if you're generating 5 seconds, it's going to consume 30, okay, 30, it's going to consume 30, okay. Now, let me put it on 30, okay, because I'm just using I'm not going to use this visual anymore. Already done this video. So all I want to do is hit on generate video. Once you hit on that, you can see generation is in queue and in progress, okay. And all we need to do is to wait for a couple of minutes to generate, okay, a video, okay. So I will meet you when the video is done generating. Okay, you can see our image is done generating. You can see that right here. So all we need to do, if I tap on play, okay, let us see the animation it has given us with our prompt, okay. I'm just going to zoom that so you can see, okay, this is beautiful, beautiful. By the time we lip sync this animation, okay, with our narration, you're going to see it's going to be explosive. So now you need to follow the same method, okay, and generate, okay, animate all the images that you have generated, okay, using Digen AI. So we're using Digen AI to generate our visuals and as well as to animate our visuals. So next, we need to generate our music, okay, and all we need to do is go back again to ChatGPT to generate the lyrics of a catchy song that can be used in our video, okay. So here I'll go back to ChatGPT, and this time I'm going to insert this prompt. I'm going to say generate music lyrics, okay, for each scene. Make it short and include the genre, okay, to be used in Suno AI. Okay, so you can see ChatGPT already generated, okay, the music lyrics already for us for each scene, okay. So all we need to do is to copy the lyrics from ChatGPT and we head back to Suno AI. I'm going to add my script right there. I'm going to go back to ChatGPT and select the genre which it has given us for the song. Okay, you can see a cheerful acoustic pop. So we're going to insert our genre here, which is the style of our music. And next we're going to give it a title. Okay, so I'm just going to put scene 1, okay, for the purpose of this tutorial. Okay, so once we are done with that, all we need to do is to hit on create. All we need to do is to hit on create, and in few minutes Suno AI is going to generate the songs that we can use for our animation. So I'm just going to play so we can see what it sounds like. So you can see already, okay, we have our song ready. And finally, to put all of this piece together, we will now head over to CapCut. And CapCut is where all the magic happens. So our visuals are ready, okay? Our video visuals are ready. The music is ready. Now we're going to edit in CapCut, add all the necessary animations, and make our video look like a short cinematic film. Stick with me on the next video. So the next thing we need to do is to generate the audio, okay, that we're going to be using for our video. Okay, I prefer using the lip sync option, which is embedded in CapCut. But for the purpose of this video, if you're not able to access the lip sync, you can also use the ClipChamp, okay, which has a very nice text-to-speech model. All you need to do is go to Google and search for ClipChamp, okay. Once that opens up, the interface is just going to look like this one. Okay, you can just quickly head to record and create, and then scroll all down to where it says text to speech. Okay, once that opens up, there is a little bit of setting that you need to do. Okay, first we need to select the language. Okay, we can scroll and we can try to search for Nigeria. Let me see. Or basically you can select whatever language of your choice depending on the video, okay, or the output you want to get from your video. Okay, once it opens up, basically they have only two, okay, voice models. Okay, so you're going to select either a male or a female, or whatever your choice would be. Okay, so once you're done that, the next thing we need to do is to go back to ChatGPT, okay, where we have our script. Okay, and if we go to scene 1, you're going to see where it says narration. All I need to do is copy that narration. Okay, once I copy it, I'll go back here where it says test, and I'm going to paste, okay, my speech. Okay, once that is done, all we want to do is to come here, okay, and save. What is the name we want to save this file? So I can just say short one, okay, S1 for short, and then we can tap on save. Okay, once this is done saving, the next thing we want to do is quickly just hit on export, select the video quality. Okay, remember this is a video editing software, so it's going to generate our voice in a video format. So I'm just going to hit 1080p, okay, and you can see right there that our voice is already generating. Okay, once that is done, the next thing we need to do is to go to CapCut, where we can put all our pieces together. Okay, so you can see I already imported the first clip, and if I play that, okay, you're going to see the result it gives to us. Okay, so I will just go back to so I'll just go back to ClipChamp, okay, and see our video is done. Okay, and then we save it to our computer. Okay, it's already saved. So we go back to CapCut, okay, and we're going to import that media, okay, into CapCut. Okay, so you can see our voice is there. Okay, I will import that straight into the media and then straight into our timeline. Once it's done uploading, Okay, we'll give it some minutes. It's transcoding the voice. Okay, 1 minute is done. So here you can see it in our timeline. Okay, and I'm going to move this up. And so all I want to do, because this is on a video format, I will just right click and I will say separate audio. Okay, now we separated the audio and we're going to delete this other file. Okay, so we're going to move our image up this way. Okay, now if we play, you can see what you have. Okay, so all we need to do is to add the rest of all of the clips that we have generated. Okay, we need to also add the voices, and then we can use transitions, okay, and other elements we have in CapCut to edit our video into the final edit that gives us a short cinematic film. Now that we are done editing our video, let's see the final product.
One sunny morning, Nathaniel rushed into the kitchen, ready for breakfast.
Whoa there, buddy. Did you brush your teeth yet?
Not yet, but I'm super hungry.
Remember, we always brush before breakfast. That way we wash away all the sugar bugs from last night.
Nathaniel remembered how brushing kept his teeth shiny and strong. In no time, he brushed away the sugar bugs.
Say goodbye to the sugar bugs. Beep, beep,
Soon,
beep.
he was ready for breakfast with a clean and happy
See,
smile.
breakfast tastes even better with fresh, clean teeth.
Oh, wow.
And from that day on, Nathaniel never forgot brush first, then breakfast.
Sun is up, it's a brand new dawn. Time for breakfast. Hooray! 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 Say goodbye to the sugar bugs. Beep, beep, beep. Beep.
So this is how you can make your own AI animated video by using simple tools like ChatGPT, Digen AI, Suno AI for your music, as well as CapCut for the overall editing. I believe you have had value from this video. I will indulge you to hit the subscription button, like this video, share this video, and don't forget to drop your comments, and I'll see you on the next one.